Everybody, Bill Daly with Abbey Carpet Gallery in Davenport, Iowa. Welcome back to the showroom. We've been doing a little series on different subjects of all the different categories in our store, whether it's carpet, which we're going to talk about today, ceramic tile, hardwood, luxury vinyl plank, area rugs, maintenance, styling, color, all those things. Today, as I mentioned, we're talking about carpet, and specifically about carpet, we're going to talk a little bit about warranties because some things have come up just in the course of the day with questions from customers that I think it's worth mentioning. As in any industry, a lot of times the warranties aren't worth much more than the paper they're written on. There's always exclusions, there's always things that aren't covered. And this industry is no different. One of the things I tell my customers is you need to trust us to provide and recommend the right products for the application and the lifestyle and the amount of kids and pets, etc., that you have so that you can get the best possible performance. So when somebody asks me, what's the warranty? Well, it happens to have a 20-year warranty for texture retention, wear, stain, etc. That doesn't mean all circumstances for 20 years. A lot of times warranties can be prorated. It doesn't always include steps and hallways. It doesn't include certain kinds of stains. It doesn't include labor to pull out the old and put the new back unless it's most often within the first year. A lot of times they will cover those things. So it's not an end-all be-all. And what happened in the last couple years too, because about 80% of all the claims that are out there that happen, a lot of times, at least for performance, they are lack of maintenance, meaning the client did not take care of the product properly. I've certainly been into people's homes. I've asked to see their vacuum. It doesn't have a belt on it. It doesn't work. If we don't clean our products, they're not going to last very long. Dirt is an abrasive material, and when it gets on a piece of fiber for carpet, it can scratch that surface, and that's where the dulling comes from. The dirt can pack together and it starts to mat, just like if for most people, unlike me, that have hair, if you let your hair go without washing it from time to time, every other day or so, some ladies go a little longer than that, but it's going to get oily, it's going to get greasy, and it's going to look matted, and it's not going to look very good. Well, imagine what it looks like when you walk on your carpet barefoot. It's the same type of thing, whether it's a nylon synthetic fabric or a wool, and it needs to be maintained. What came out 2 years ago or so is the manufacturers started requiring regular maintenance, meaning every 18 months or so, you have to have it professionally cleaned. You have to document it. The only cleaning that is approved, to my knowledge, is steam cleaning or hot water extraction by a professional, not a rental machine from a box store or what have you. It doesn't suck enough. It doesn't get hot enough. And that's not what they're talking about. It needs to be professionally cleaned. Just like a warranty for your automobile. If you do not change the oil and provide documentation, they're going to wash their hands of any warranties because they can't possibly stand behind something that hasn't been taken care of. Carpet is no different. It's one of the largest purchases you'll ever make, but it's also one of the most important purchases you're going to make because it goes in your home and it defines space and its comfort and everything else. Our future videos will be on how to take care of things, but it'll also be on how to pick the right carpet for your place. But please understand, read the fine print, and don't expect too much from the warranties in our industry as much as any other industry you can imagine. There's always exclusions. You need to understand how they work. We don't make the warranties. We help you carry them through when there is an issue and stand behind them. Thankfully, we don't have very many issues at all because of how we buy product, first quality, everything else. So hope that helps. Hope that's a solution as you look into carpet. Welcome home to Abbey.